My weekly summary: 6 hard braking, 13 phone usages, and 22 rapid accelerations. Top speed 63 miles an hour. Total miles for that week is 131. Total drives 53.
Crazy. It's really crazy. Are you keeping notes? Oh my god. You need a pencil, you need a notebook.
No.
You think you got it all?
My noggin has it all. How many slides is it? I'm taking a nap.
So here we go. History of me writing all these books I've written. So sit back, relax. I mean, you're already comfortable.
I know how to read.
Okay. What the? Why you not? What happened?
Is this supposed to be a part of it?
What is that? Okay, so we have a timeline of when I've written all these books and written the manuscripts, and then when they got finished. So don't mind that. It's already written. Alright, so we'll go on our first book, The Fifth Spirit. That's the cover. Looks fantastic.
I know, I've seen it in your room.
Yeah, I know. Okay, we got a little description. We're dealing with spirit crystals that are in the Guardian's realms. And Pitch over here is like, you know what? I'm gonna go and try and steal these crystals. We have water, fire, ice, air, and earth.
You should have said
Fire.
water, earth, fire, air. Because then it's an Avatar reference, but...
So we have these crystals, and he's going to use those crystals and control the spirits with them to use them against the Guardians and go kick ass, pretty much. Just warning here, the rest of these are a lot of doodles for the first book, okay? So in this scene right here, he meets her at the Enchanted Forest. They realize, oh, these guys, you know, they're the same pretty much. And then there's her friend, like, who the is this, you know? And then they move on to like, oh, Pitch is, these guys, a whole different scene. They're like, oh, Pitch is corrupting it, you know? Meanwhile, the fucking place is burning down over there. A lot of corruption happening. And then this man's like, you're a guardian. Liar. She don't believe any of this whatsoever.
Are you gonna talk about the comedically long beard?
It's a very long beard. So then these two have a little talk for a bit, and then Jack's like, that tooth place is burning down. And that's what's happening over there. It's just burning down.
I like Sandman.
Yeah, so these guys had to go over here, because guess who set that shit on fire? The lizard.
Oh, the lizard?
Yeah, the lizard's over there. And then, you know, of course, then they got Pitch, and there he's got the damn crystal. He's got it. And then he fucking runs off. And then Teef's like, oh, what are we gonna do? Sandy's like, I'm right here. So they go, and they go make dreams. And then they go meet this chick, okay? This is a little girl, she's important. And then Pitch comes to town, and now he's after this man's crystal, the air crystal. Makes sense, you know, because the dreams, hi, what do you want? Hi. What the fuck are you pointing at? Oh. So then, freaking air spirit is now going crazy, so it's going tornado mode, you know, and then...
The fuck did you call it?
Tornado mode. Spinny. So then, they tried beating him, but...
Wait.
What?
Pronunciation.
Tornado.
I know it's a tornado.
Tornado.
I know it's called a tornado. I'm just being fucking stupid.
Tornado. 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 Tornado.
It's a tornado. Okay. So now we're going to the Warren. It's just destroyed. It's sad. It's gloomy. There's nothing really left. And Elsa's like, you know what? I'm leaving. I take volunteer as going to go beat his ass. He's like, no, you're not. She creates ice wall, walks them in, and fucking runs off. She literally fails too. Like, Pitch beats her ass either way. She makes this. Now we're back to that Amy chick, makes her believe, and then now Pitch got all of them. He got all the spirits. So now they gotta go create this big army. So these guys go get their special dudes, and then she goes to go get her sister and like a bunch of like Arendelian guards, and then he goes and gets the people from the Enchanted Forest. Yeah.
What are guards gonna do against magic?
Good question. Couldn't tell you. Anyways.
You wrote it!
Putting those 5 crystals together, it forms a rose. A crystal rose. So it's like everything is bound to like one another now. And then this dude, he gets shot in the heart by ice because Jack is just fucking done with his shit. Finally dead. Hi.
Technically, since he is Shadow, it is theoretically impossible for him to die.
So she becomes a guardian, and then he decides, you know what, instead of going...
5 minutes later.
Instead of going with the Guardians and then just waiting until like a new base gets built, I'm gonna just hang out with you for a bit. Cause that base thing now gets brought up in the second book. Here we go, we got Tales of the Guardians, okay? Now this one I did a little something because it's a pretty hefty book and you know this too. So, we have a circle timeline. You have Enchanted Forest, you have Arendelle, you have the Guardians, you have the Crystals, and you have the finale.
Technically, wasn't the last book going over the crystals?
Yes, and then there's more. This was taking place right after the first book.
Bitch.
Taking place right after the first book, okay? So you got Jack versus the spirits. He tries to learn how to live in the forest with the spirits. Yeah. And you got the voices. Ice Dude hears voices and discovers glaciers of ice, aka Altaholland, and aka his past. Honey Marin becomes new leader. Ice Peeps leave, and Honey Marin takes over because obviously Elsa's gonna be a guardian, so she can't be doing this anymore. So they get their new base in the mountains, so they all live together now. Yippee roomies! They got the little cool rooms and nightmares. You know those cool pages that you saw? Yeah. That's his nightmares throughout the week. About each of his friends pretty much dying. In some gruesome way. Yeah. And then you have the Grand Gala.
Are you gonna make his premonitions come true in one of your final books?
The Guardians go to the ball and meet some new faces, and this is where we finally meet new characters. Hence the other 6, okay? This is...
Is DeMaio... Pristinka DeMaio? You couldn't come up with a more clever name?
I could have come up with that too! Okay.
July. What is
Okay.
that one supposed to be?
July, you think it's... Some of them are in their names!
My fucking Martin Luther King is our guardian!
We have the other 6. These guys are like the rivals to the main 6. They meet them at the Grand Gala, okay? And
You look like you're about to cry, babe.
shut the f*** up. Okay, so those are the 6 don't like the main 6, and the main 6 don't like them because they're not believed as much as the main 6, so they're kind of a little jelly. Now we're going to the 6 main things that happens throughout this book, and this is the crystal finale timeline. You got the love crystal, pride and creativity crystal, the constellation crystal, volcanic, forest, and aquatic. Okay? The reason why they're getting this is they're trying to form some kind of thing that will heal their own crystals from that dark magic. When really, it's their selves that's making the magic in those crystals worse. So now we have more characters.
Are those
Okay?
the ones?
No, one of them is. So you gotta get, so
She's
the
bad.
Grand Gala, this is Gala. She's Guardian of Dance.
She's definitely grand. Shit.
I'll tell you who she gets with later. Majesty.
Santa
actually-
Claus?
No.
Why not?
The fourth book, actually, he has a wife, but she's dead. She's been dead a long time ago. Okay, so Majesty, appearance-wise, looks like a girl, but actually he's a guy. Believe it or not. That's just how... It's funny. It's funny, okay? And then Shri. So these are the triplets, actually. She's the guardian of knowledge, and then she also has second center, so singing. That was actually her first one. The singing was her first one, so you got to learn a lot more about her. This guy is the one that has the constellation crystal, okay? So he has he makes wishes, the guardian of wishes, and deals with the constellations.
I
So,
thought Sandman was a guardian of wishes.
no, he's the guardian of dreams.
Oh, same different.
You're not. Alright. Then we have Yumin. This guy, he's a guardian of faith. He's also like a cool engineer. He's with her. Okay? Cedar. He's a guardian of music. He also is like the map maker. So he's very important.
With that middle one, isn't he?
What?
Is he with the middle one?
No. He's married, he's engaged to someone else actually. I'll explain that in a minute. But he is with someone else, and I'll tell you exactly who it is. This man right here, this is Sheo. Guardian of creativity and like anything kind of like I'm gonna have to censor so much. Okay, so he's this dude, okay? And then this is Peo. Pride. Guardian of Pride. Very, very young child. Very, very young child.
Oh.
Don't identify as anything.
So
Here we go. We got Fauna for the sisters. You know, she can change into any animal, and she deals with plants. You know,
yeah, no.
makes sense. And that's who Bunny likes. She's an otter.
That's a lot of hair to be in. Oh, never mind. I'm fucking crazy. I thought you were.
It's a mullet.
I thought you were thinking like seal.
No, an otter, like a sea otter. Her is like in the middle. Her island is in the middle of the ocean. She controls the 7 seas. It is like a cool string. You would have to read the book to understand what really happens. Anyways, so yeah, those are all your characters. Now we're going to the 3rd book.
Babe, I'm like that otter, except I can part the Red Sea. You wanna see?
So the 3rd book is called Lucid Dreams. Here's a description for this one.
Like Moses splitting the sea.
Shut the f up! So everything is great. So this book, okay, is kind of like your movie book again, okay? New entity comes along, and it brings it threatens to overtake some shit. And now they have to go and stop this person or these creatures that are also being made as well, because this person now wants to take those, remember the whole healing thing? Yeah, so those crystals actually form a healing orb. And that healing orb, that person wants to heal something. Okay, so your new entity unlocked, this is a creature called the Fearling. This dude is the only one who can make it. However, he's not the bad guy. He's just being held against his will. You want to know who's being held against his will? This is your new villain. Your faces at all. Oh boy. And on top of that, we got new guardians. We have new guardians. We have Lunala. We have Lyra.
That's
we
a
have
Pokemon
Ares.
name.
What?
Lunala is a Pokemon name.
Ares and Lucky Cat, okay? She is the man in the moon's She is the man in the moon's daughter, okay? Lyra, she's like your fucking god. She's the goddess of all guardians, pretty much. She's the higher anarchy, whatever, monarchy, anarchy, whatever the two. Couldn't tell the difference. Yeah. So Ares, guardian of war, and then he's a blacksmith. And then Lucky Cat, she's like your messenger person. Now, here's a little quiz for you. Since this book is very kind of sad, and it goes into a deeper thing, especially with death, I want you to guess which one of these 4 guardians just dies.
One.
You want to guess again?
The flower lady.
You want to guess again?
That one.
You want to Yes.
Not Jack. Oh.
They all die.
How does Jack die?
You would have to read the book. And now, we finally get to our fourth and final book, which is A New Journey Begins.
Yes.
Here's your major topics revealed throughout this book, because it's kind of like the second book again. And then you got the Forest Twins trying to make peace with the North Ultra people because there's some past problems there. You got a celebration that's thrown in one of the most important nights of the year. You got a secret lover that's revealed to a long-time group of friends. You got memories from the past that start to take over. And then you got a new person beginning their own story.
Mm-hmm.
So, but there's just one topic that that gets its own thing. And that's the main thing about this. It's the magic being corrupted. Something's wrong with the magic and the balance. But by what exactly? I'll tell you by what. Here's your new person. This is Hypnotics, aka Hypnos, okay? She's not actually a really bad guy. She's a nice guardian and all that. However, she was corrupted herself because she made a deal with Pitch years ago. She was a lonely person. She just wanted friends. And they made a deal, and now her magic's all f***ed up. So she has to take these cookies that keeps her sane. And she don't get those cookies. She goes a little glitchy.
So
And
they're
she's the
laced
guardian.
with
She's the
weed.
guardian that deals with all the magic.
So they're laced with weed.
They make you come. Yeah, let's go with weed. And then we just got even more characters. We just figure out, okay? So we have Sunrise and Sunset Guardian. This is Aquino and this is Celeste. They're siblings. Here's Afterlife and Night Sky. This Nightingale, he's a cousin of these guys. Okay? And this is Helly's Afterlife, brother of Lyra. Then you got Time and Nature. So you got
Didn't you
Ombric.
already have Flora, which is kind of nature?
15%. You have Mother Nature.
Or Briar?
That's Fauna Flora's mother. Okay?
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
It would make sense for
And
the
you got
younger.
Ombric, Father Time, aka what we like to call him Daddy Time. So he actually has an apprentice, or kind of like a sort of child figure that will literally get mentioned in just a second as like his apprentice. And on top of that, Ares does too. Ares is more like a father to this kid that you're about to meet in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Meet Taven.
That was 3.
Yeah, this is a guardian adventure. She cool. She badass. So she had a harsh life. She was an orphan. Died from like, I think a disease or something. Very good with survival skills. Wields any weapon. That's our main one. It's cool. And then in the end, she actually joins the Mean Six, now becoming the Big Seven. So, yeah. But that's my TED Talk. Thank you.
That dancing cat is my favorite part of this.